Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another video. So we're going to be seeing a pretty major winter storm likely Thursday, Friday, and Saturday morning across portions of South North Carolina and Southeast Virginia. So the National Weather Service has issued a winter storm watch for the areas you see in blue across the Carolinas and Virginia. And the National Weather Service says snow totals up to 2 to 5 inches are possible with a glaze of ice across areas of central North Carolina. Across southeastern Virginia, 3 to 7 inches of snow are possible, and you could be seeing winds gusting as high as 35 miles per hour, which would be classified as blizzard conditions. And then across coastal North Carolina, the winter storm warning states heavy mixed precipitation possible, snow totals up to 2 inches, and ice accumulations of 1 to 3/10 of an inch are possible. And if you see 1 to 3/10 of an inch of ice accumulation, that could lead to some sporadic power outages due to trees falling on power lines. And then across South North Carolina, freezing rain, totals of 2 to 4/10 of an inch expected according to the National Weather Service. And then across areas of South Carolina, the winter storm warning also states freezing rain accumulations of 2 to 4/10 of an inch from midnight Friday through noon Saturday. And down towards Charleston, ice accumulations up to 1/10 of an inch are possible Friday afternoon through Saturday morning. So pretty impactful storm systems coming towards these areas over the next 24 to 48 hours. And we're going to be taking a look at some model guidance to see just what happens. So looking at our GFS model, we're going to have a cold front pushing through this mid-Atlantic and southeast Thursday morning, bringing snow across eastern Tennessee through West Virginia towards the DC area. As we head through the afternoon, the front's going to push through the Carolinas, bringing some moderate to heavy rain into Georgia as well, and then some snow across areas of central and southeast Virginia, Delmarva. And as we head into overnight Thursday into Friday morning, the front's going to push towards the coastline of the Carolinas. Behind the front, seeing a mix of snow and sleet possibly across southeast Virginia and northwestern North Carolina. And as we head into Friday morning, this is where things could get interesting. The GFS model is going to stall the cold front maybe about 1 to 200 miles off the Carolina coasts. We begin to see a little bit of an overrunning pattern as a result, and we start to see some freezing rain and sleet creep in across southeastern North Carolina by 4 a.m. Eastern Time Friday. And as we head into about 11 a.m., freezing rain, sleet, and snow begin to train across southeastern North Carolina and eastern South Carolina. And this training continues all afternoon through the overnight, and we finally get another push of cold air that shoves that front out by Friday night, hinted by the freezing rain and sleet transforming over to snow across eastern North Carolina and southeastern Virginia and pushing offshore by Saturday morning. So this is a possible scenario as to what could occur with this system. If this scenario occurs, we could be seeing snow of 2 to 4 inches across eastern Carolina, eastern Virginia, and then freezing rain totals of a few hundredths to up to maybe 2/10 of an inch across coastal Carolinas and eastern Georgia. But we could see an even worse scenario play out. Looking at our North American model, this model puts areas up to 1/3 of an inch of freezing rain accumulations in coastal South Carolina and up to an inch of freezing rain accumulations along coastal North Carolina, up to about a quarter inch possible even in inland areas. So let's take a look at why this might happen if this scenario verifies. So starting off at 11 p.m. Thursday night and Friday morning, the cold front is projected to be moving off the coasts of the Carolinas, but instead of what happens with the GFS, the front is going to stall out about 75 miles off the coast by about Friday morning, and by 11 a.m. Friday morning Eastern Time, widespread freezing rain and sleet are beginning to train across central and southeastern portions of South Carolina and southeastern North Carolina. And as I run the model through the day, watch this. The freezing rain moves over the same areas for 12 to 15 hours before finally getting shoved off by the secondary cold front Saturday morning. So that would be very bad news if the NAM model solution plays out. And there's an even worse solution, the NAM nest. This solution will train this freezing rain over the Carolinas starting about 7 a.m. Friday morning. You'll see the freezing rain sleet across the Carolinas. But watch how long this is going to last. This is 3 hours later, 6 hours, 9 hours, 12 hours, 15, 20, 23, 25. Okay, the NAM nest model is training freezing rain and sleet across coastal areas of the Carolinas for possibly over 24 hours. If that occurs, then we could really be getting some ugly ice accumulations. And this model is putting widespread 10th to a quarter inch of ice accumulations across eastern Georgia and central South Carolina, but up across the upper coastlines of South Carolina, a third to 3/4 of an inch of ice accumulation possible, and up across coastal North Carolina, half to even 1 inch possible, according to the NAM nest model. So the severity of the ice accumulations and the winter storm really depends on where that cold front stalls. So keep monitoring your local weather stations for updates to see where the cold front stalls, to see just how much freezing rain, sleet, and snow accumulations you could be receiving. So thanks for watching the video. If you like, leave a like, and stay safe, everybody.